Highest Legend of Old 101 here, doing a TNA Impact review, basically on the 5th of the 2nd, 2013. Like this page, subscribe down below and comment, and follow me at Twitter at Legend of Old 101. Okay. Firstly, it shows Hogan and Sting from last week saying, "I need you, brother." But Sting basically what he said last week. And Sting was just in Hogan's face saying, "It wasn't my fault." Basically, as I was saying about Bully Ray's situation. And basically, this week just kicked off with Hogan coming to the ring. Come to the ring. But I just wasn't doing none of that. I was just serious. Come to the ring. Crowd will hype as usual when Hogan comes out. Huge pop. He's talking about how he needs someone to take down yesterday's brother. Saying all of a sudden Sting comes out. Said how he wants a shot at Bully Ray. And the title, basically he wants a shot at the world title. And all of a sudden Matt Morgan comes out. Just come out of nowhere, starts power walking to the ring. It was so funny. All of a sudden, he goes, "You ain't gonna let that this guy come in and get a title shot. As usually give him a title shot every week or whatever. Every time chance Sting gets, he wins the title. It's like he always gives a chance. Doesn't give no one else a shot." That's what basically Morgan was saying. And said how he was playing favourites, giving Sting a title shot every opportunity he gets. So basically Hogan goes, "If you had let me speak, brother, I would have said, you're going to face Sting tonight, brother. To face Bully Ray for the World Impact Championship, brother." And basically that was how I ended the whole segment. Sting and Morgan looking at each other. So then you see backstage footage of Sabin talking about his ACL injury and how he's out for ages. "Hail Sabin!" Basically Hail Sabin trailer was kicking off. I bet people were hyped. What Machine Gun fans were going in. So then after that, it shows a cut and go backstage. Basically how he's going to take out the Easternates. They've been going on for too long. How they've taken over this company. It's getting ridiculous. How he's going to sort it out. Basically that was the gist of that segment. So then, first match of the night, the X Division triple threat. Sanjay Dutt versus Zema Ion versus Chris Sabin. So this match was alright. It wasn't the greatest. It was pretty slow. Mostly on Chris Sabin's end. He was just obviously trying to work his way back into it. Pretty few decent spots here and there. There was like a pinfall like maneuver when I think Zema had Sanjay Dutt in a pin position, and all of a sudden he hooks his legs out because Sabin was on the floor. He just rolls him over, and it's like a double pin. It was kind of sick. Zema always thinks of these mad combinations, like that time when I think he was facing Kenny King and Pete Williams. How he done this? Yeah, that's it. He kicked Kenny King. He had Pete Williams' arm. Spun it, made Kenny King get into a headlock, and he does some mad kind of neck break on. He teach people. It's some mad. Zema Iron's pretty good at inventing maneuvers, which I like. I think I'm a Zema fan anyway, but he's pretty inventive. So basically, Chris Sabin wins, hitting Zema with his new version of the Cradle Shock. Some new version. I've seen that movie before, but I don't know what it's called. He kind of hooks the leg underneath the other leg and just slams him down like a Michinoku driver. It's quite sick. Sabin wins. So then after that, Robbie E and Jesse's backstage saying how they need to think of a plan to take out Rob Terry, how he's a freak, how no one can stop him. So then Jesse all of a sudden brings up a picture of Joey Ryan. So then Robbie's like, "Are you serious, bro?" And then all of a sudden, Jesse goes, "Eat sleazy." to go over easy, something like that. So then that was the end of that. So basically, it's only triple threat, a handicap match, 3-on-1 versus Rob Terry. So then that was, well, next was Ace and X backstage. How Bully Ray just saying, "We need someone to take out Kurt Angle. You have fallen outside for just too damn long." So then D'Lo steps up and said, I'll bet my colours on me taking out Kurt Angle." So then that was the end of that. So onto the 3-on-1 handicap match. Rob Terry just demolishes them. He just demolishes them. It's just ridiculous. The other two run off. Jesse and Robbie runs off. Leaves Joey Ryan in the ring to get slammed. Calls it the Beast Bomb. I was like, it's a finishing name. That was awesome. I love that name, the Beast Bomb. Rob Terry beats him with that. Good to see Rob Terry getting a push. Fellow UK native. Nice to see us Brits getting involved, going ahead in the company at least. So then after that, shows Bobby Roode and Austin Aries walking to the ring. They come out and they call that Daniel and Kaz. Daniel and Kaz just cussing each other like they did I think they were just cussing each other like they did last week. They're just like going back and forth, dissing each other. And Kazarian said out there, bad influence light. It was just so funny. But Daniel's just so awesome back. I remember that. Daniel's just a man on the mic. He just dominates when he gets on the mic. But then all of a sudden, Chavo and Hernandez come out and it just gets dry. They just suck everything out of any segment. It's just, I'm a Chavo fan, yeah, but as a face, he's I'm a fan of Chavo and Hernandez, but as faces, they are unbearable. I can't take them as faces at all. They need to go heel and stat. So basically, shows Sting and Kurt Angle backstage, how they're talking about something, and then just cut us off of that. Then you see Tara and Gail Kim backstage. Tara is looking smoking hot. I remember that. Tara is like the hottest woman in the knockouts division by far. Gail Kim's pretty hot too, but Tara is the one. Basically, it ends with Gail Kim saying, "I'm going to get the pinfall." And then obviously she's going to do whatever it takes to get the win. Well, make sure she's getting the pin. And it shows Chris Sabin again backstage saying how it took him how many months to get back, or a rehab and rehabilitation and all that. So basically the I Quit match gets underway. Basically before that, D'Lo Brown goes, "I'm going to challenge you to an I Quit match," and Khan goes like, "What?" So and everyone's like, "What?" So then that match started. Pretty good match considering. D'Lo can still go in the ring. These two are professionals, and it showed. D'Lo hit a few with signature moves, old school double ref days, finishes on them. Tried to go for the lowdown. Angle countered it, ankle lock a couple of times, and at the end, he just cradled his leg, and D'Lo couldn't get out, and he just goes, I quit. And then, because at the ringside, Mason and Ace were walking around, just like watching. Then they just walked off. They was like, "D'Lo, you suck now. Why are you saying I quit? You suck." Then they walked out, going to report back to Bully Ray, I assume. So that's the end of that. And then Kurt Angle calls out AJ Styles. AJ comes out. Kurt Angle goes, "You got to pick a side, because he's going to take the fight to Ace and Nate's. You better be on the right side, brother." And then he walks out, and AJ's just baffled as usual, just a bit confused. You know what he's doing right now, but it's awesome. I like it. And obviously Matt Morgan backstage saying he's waiting for his opportunity for the world title shot. And that was that basically for later on. So the knockouts match happens now. The tag team, Gail Kim and Tara versus Taryn Terrell and Mickie James. Great match. I liked it. The knockouts are really putting on great shows now. I love the way they're getting the women involved. Decent times. Great length to their matches. A lot of storytelling in their matches also. Basically, Tara and Gail Kim were dominating most of the match, as you would expect the heel team to do. Taryn Terrell was just going crazy at some point. She was just nuts. She's in real life. I love the dynamic of Taryn Terrell. She gets to roll up again. 1, 2, 3. Roll up pin once again. She's the new Kelly of the Knockouts division. But a good version of Kelly. Not the bad version. Good version. She's like Kelly. But better. I didn't mind Taryn Terrell gets the win. I didn't really mind it, to be honest. Tara and Gail Kim attack both of them after the match. Gail Kim just demolishes Taryn Terrell's legs. She basically does a figure 4 on the ring post. She's like, she's out. All the BL just pull her off, and the referees have to come out as well. Gail Kim just going nuts. Eat the feet in the ring, smashing her head on the floor. She was going crazy. She was doing a Taryn Terrell on Taryn Terrell. It was funny. Gail Kim was just going in. Tara and Kim just fighting all the way backstage. Some backstage brawl must have ensued. We didn't get to see it though. I mostly focused on Gail Kim and Taryn Terrell. But that was the end of that. So then, it was Sting versus Matt Morgan. The Blueprint, Matt Morgan. That's the Stinger. Woo! Pretty good match. I would assume Sting usually has good matches anyway. Morgan has improved in the ring a lot recently. Because Morgan was kind of stiff before. Morgan's more movable now. It's kind of loose now, which I like, because he isn't like all stiff like Cena. He doesn't wrestle stiff like that anymore. So that's good for him and the rest of us fans. The wrestlers probably, better for them too, because they can actually wrestle with him now. So Morgan goes for the carbon footprint, misses it, gets his foot jammed in the ropes. Sting takes advantage of that. Scorpion Deathlock, wrenching down. Referee's like, putting Morgan's arms up. Morgan couldn't reply, rang the bell. Morgan passes out. So basically, Sting won by default because Morgan was out. So then Sting is checking up on Morgan. All of a sudden, Ace and Ace come out. Bully Ray goes, "You're finished, Sting. You're done. You're finished." And then that was basically that. So I think Impact is good. Impact. It's like increasing every week. I like it. They have progression in their stories. Better than WWE. They have no progression in their storylines whatsoever now. It's got to a point where it's just ridiculous. They have no storyline progression anymore at all. Even towards pay-per-views, they don't care at all now. They show repeat after repeat match. It's just the same people wrestling each other. It's like they have no roster. It's like they portraying that they have no other wrestlers on their roster. It's like they use the same probably the same 10 or 5 people here. It's every week. From Raw, SmackDown every week. It's just, but anyway, that's me done. Impact was really good this week. I urge you all to watch it. Come back to me and leave some comments. Like this page and subscribe down below. Follow me at Twitter at Legend of Old 101. I would also like to say follow Spot Show Wrestling. I'm going to be putting some Impact reviews on there. And they're going to put me on their site. So I'm going to send you some links to them as well. Also, follow them. And goodbye.